Hey everybody, my name is OldSkuleNerd, and this one I'm really excited about because no band, to me, has had a better story arc than I Prevail. To go through everything this band's gone through and then to release an album like Trauma and then take it around the world, it's one of the feel-good stories pre-pandemic. And then when 2020 came around and social issues were erupting, I Prevail brought out a song called DOA that was redone and used to help spread a message that needed to be heard. Well, then the pandemic, and I Prevail's back. It's not like they have anything to live up to, with Trauma. Here's the first iteration. It's called Body Bag. My name is OldSkuleNerd. Let's react to it. Now, a lot of you already know that I'm a big fan of I Prevail. I've reacted to DOA, Bow Down, Hurricane. Man, the video for Hurricane made me cry. And I love the dynamic. It's that metalcore vibe, but it's very American style. It's got the melodic singer, young, soft voice, kind of is radio friendly, but then it also has that harsh vocal and a dynamic sense. So it's definitely kind of an American feel in the band, but they're very dynamic. So their appeal crosses all over the globe, and they are never shy about pulling it out and showing you what they got. And you could take that however you want. I don't care. But what I do care about is I'm going to move my head out of the way so we can see more of this. This is called Body Bag, and I'm going to move the I Prevail tag a little bit hard. So, yeah, okay. See, we're making room. We're giving them a little space, little mosh pit space for these guys, because probably gonna need it. If you don't think so, then you never saw Bow Down. Go back and listen to some of their old stuff before you come in here and check out the new stuff. You need to appreciate where these guys are coming from. Legit. Let's go.
Reasons that you got it bad, but everybody's living in a body bag. Go! Sit around for somebody else who gives a damn, cause you won't find me waiting on your promised land. No! Oh, you think you got it bad? I'm telling you to bite down and face it. You're never gonna do much to change shit. When all you say is fuck that, fuck this, don't let them side you from your side. Lights out, embrace it. Your heart is beating faster. Just shut your fucking mouth! Bring it! Only one of us gets through to it right now, and it's not you! Run for your life, there's nothing you can do! Next time when I show up!
Can I tell you I was a little worried? The beginning of the song was something you expect from I Prevail. Quick, fast, harsh vocal, aggressive, spitting the words, spitting bars, letting you know about whatever the song is about in a very aggressive form. And then they kicked in, and the melodic, just kind of a poppy kind of chorus, and I was like, they've done it before. Even Hurricane, when it was that melodic tone of the verse that kind of touched your heart, and like for every time you leave, you get these like it tugs at the heartstrings. This didn't do that. The melodic tone was just very pop feeling and very like, hey, Blink 182, do you hear what we're saying? Yeah. It's like, like Good Charlotte came back and did the anthem again. Oh. It was a good song, but that was it. But then they did this, and then you remind yourself, oh, it's I Prevail. That's right. Let me show you the difference. Watch. I'm going to let them do their good Charlotte shit again. And then they lure you in, and you're reminded that they are I Prevail, and they are dynamic, and you never know what you're going to get. They're like chocolate. Like a half a box.
Oh my god, you shut your fucking bring it! Only one of us gets through to win one out is not you! Run for your life, there's nothing you can do! Next time when I show up, I say one word and it blows up! Run for your life, I'm taking what's running your time is gone! You fight down, you face it, you're never gonna do much, you change shit, when all you say is fuck that, fuck this, don't let them side you from your side. You fight down, embrace it, your heart is beating faster, it's racing, still you go on and on and on and on. Oh my god, just shut your fucking mouth! There'll be no second coming, there'll be no way.
There's your groove right there, baby.
Hell, the king of nothing, behold your empire of dirt. Behold your empire of dirt. So tell me what it's like at the bottom. Bodies taking off, but you soon to be forgotten. I can get what you want and got the whole world watching. Just a singing down the last nail in the coffin. Yeah. There'll be no second coming.
That guitar fill was really interesting. The way you hear it kind of, it's almost like it's like someone's dragging a pick down the strings of a bass guitar. It's a different tone. I liked it a lot. It put a good point. Now, again, the melodic, rapid speaking chorus, some of you in my audience are going to be like, why can't they just go hard the whole time? It's because this isn't a tough man contest. You can't just throw haymakers the whole time. Got to throw out the jab. The jab sets up the roundhouse, right? And once you keep throwing that jab, and they get used to that roundhouse coming in, right? Then they're gonna think, oh, because it's coming in, I'm gonna go down. But when you do, you don't realize the uppercut's coming, and that's usually when things go bad for you. So yeah, there's a point where I know some of my audience are like, well, I don't like it when he does the it's not melodic. He's not singing. He's just doing this little, it's typical white boy SoCal, and not even in the fun way like Sub 41 does. I get it. But again, he's doing it for a reason. This band, they're not lightweights in music. They're not doing it just to make you go, why? No, they're not reinventing Limp Bizkit here, okay? They're actually setting up the jab. And it's good. It's musical from a musical standpoint. It's great compositions, great story writing, it's great storytelling. But for those who are going to be in my comments, who love the I Prevail bow down stuff, right? Because it's all heavy all the way through. And those people didn't like Every Time You Leave. Some of them liked the story of Hurricane, but didn't like the song Away from the Video. Because a lot of you hardcore metalheads, I get it. You just want to be kicked in the face with a golf shoe all the time. And if that's your kink, then you sadomasochistic assholes, I get it. I appreciate it. You're fine. But you got to really like the fact that there's a little bit of dynamic here. And if he just yelled and screamed all the way through, then are they any different than Lorna Shore? Well, everybody's a little different than Lorna Shore. But if you think about it, this is good storytelling in that it sets it up. There's two things that you can expect from a melodic sense vocally in this band. it's either gonna tug at your heartstring, or it's a jab setting up a haymaker every time. And in this case, they do it. I just want to hear that guitar pull again. I like that. Different sounds, man.
I'm telling you to bite down. Face it, you're never gonna do much. You change shit, but all you say is fuck that. Fuck this, don't let them suck you from your side. Play down, embrace it. Your heart is beating faster. It's racing, so you go on and on and on and on. Oh my God, just shut your fucking mouth. There's a million fucking reasons that you got it bad, but everybody's living in a body bag.
All right. Well, if that wasn't a Breaking Bad scene, I don't know what is. Okay, so why would you have that melodic tone doing that, that little poppy chorus thing? It's because at the end of every time they do it, what do? Your harsh vocalist comes up and goes, "Shut your effing mouth." Loud, enunciated, and staccatoed out. Why? If you go see I Prevail, how much do you know you're going to get this melodic chorus and everyone's going to be jumping and dancing, and your harsh vocalist steps up and just the entire crowd, they're going to stop the song and it's going to be "Shut your mouth." Right there. And that's audience centered. That's important. Every band does it. Come on, man. I liked it. I thought it was pretty cool. Thought it was a little fast. There were some parts in there where they did slow it down, a little more breakdown, more melodic, more of a dynamic feel. They put forth 1, 2, 3, at least 4 different musical arrangements within there. They change up the measure tempo. They change up the dynamic about 4 different times, which is good. You like that? Is it one of my favorites? Probably not. Bow Down is probably still going to be my favorite of all time. DOA, loved. But Every Time You Leave is probably the one that makes me cry the most because, come on. If you've seen the video, you've seen my reactions, so you know it has a special place for me. Okay. I Prevail, Body Bag, they're back on the map. The boys are back. The boys are back in town. Yeah, that was me that was a Thin Lizzy joke, you assholes. All right. You loved it. You know you did. Admit it. Put some comments below. Tell me how wrong I am, because I probably am. And it's okay. If you love this band and you love this song and you think I'm wrong, tell me in the comments. Show this band how much you love them. If you agree with me and you still love this band, you didn't understand why certain things were going on until you realized, oh, they're setting up that big hit. Yeah. It's called storytelling, dicks. Say it. Hey, love you guys. Get out of here. Go do stuff. Man, everybody's so lazy just sitting around watching me talk all day. Oh, wait, no, please keep doing that. Don't leave.